From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Alek Manoah. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs, runner at first. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And a base hit on a line.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
First and second, no outs. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. To first, maybe a 2-ball. And he takes it himself for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left. And Garcia is out.
That is it. The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in, heading for the plate. He'll score as well. It's 2-zip. Close play, but in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. Popped up. Bichette under it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill here today, Jacob deGrom.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stutter.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
0-2 now. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And there's a foul ball. deGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got a great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Dalton Varsho swings through it for strike 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
New inning getting started. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman.
Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly, and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Brad Miller now. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Merrifield gloves it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Leody Taveras. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Manoah, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Grips one to right, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Oh, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground, could be 2. Fires across the diamond, and they get Belt for the out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Whit
Merrifield up to the plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Garcia going back, racing back some more. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Batting up, the center fielder,
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's a 1-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And the batter is George Springer. Bat to right. That takes care of Springer. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Here is Marcus Semien. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line drive to short and caught.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
Seager stands in now. Singleton scored his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fires over to Guerrero. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Left field. Varsho moving under it. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-out double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That's hard hit on the line. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss there. Out to short. Seager handles. Sends it across the first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
The first baseman,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Slapped foul. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
In the air, out towards left center. Taveras makes the play. That's out number 2.
up next to the Blue Jays.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Center field. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Pretty fun little 3-inning game today. Got some runs on the board, stayed close all the way through. Really nice day at the yard.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The